Hello everybody. As I promised, today I'm gonna do some video on I'm on a marriage twin flame, and I have fear of moving. There was a lot of questions brought out. Is like I'm in a marriage and I don't know what to do. I'm in a relationship. I don't know what to do. I have a fear of moving. I have a fear of next stop or next step. And some of you I replied to with few words, and those few words there was listen your soul, he knows the road. And a lot of you, when I say this, listen your soul and he knows the road, it creates a confusion on you because most of you doesn't listen your soul. And this is the reason I'm making this video right now. Somehow the music stopped magically, which is it's okay. We're gonna be without the music. Keep on going. So, oh, music back. Maybe the words was you need to be heard. So, well, as the saying, listen your soul. When you become as a twin flame, when you for the first time your soul connects to your twin and you have this magical connection, and both you know that something going on even though they not really fully understand what's happening. This is the soul wants to be connected to its parts. Basically the soul wants to go home, and the home, it's not a someplace out in the universe, it's not a house, it's not anything else. It's the home is the place where the two gets together, but on one of oneness. What I mean, and soul and heart and mind and body and love, and all this comes together. And because the attraction is so huge on the level of the soul, and usually the one or the other pulls apart because cannot handle the vibrations, and then it's going through the stages, which is the wrong thing to do, because this time it's you to recognize this love it's higher and to confess to this love, and there will be no problems. But we are still not that much evolved to recognize this power of this love. We are not that much greater of understanding that love, because if you don't understand what's the matter with you, you don't know what to do. And that's why a lot of the people, when they are married and this hits them, they don't know what to do. And we give one advice, and you're gonna hear that advice over and over from a lot of people there in the twin flames. Follow your soul. Your soul knows. You know how to navigate. It's internally, it's inside of you. And I will explain what I mean by that, by moving. You will feel, if you're in a marriage, we're going to talk specifically about a marriage, because most of the twin flames are married. And if you are in a marriage, here's what happens. You love another person in soul, and you try to hide in it inside of you. So if you're a male like me, you will feel this love, and you're gonna be shine like a light bulb, like a lit up candle in a dark room. And any place you walk in, everybody's like, what happened to this man? What is this big giant smile on him? What is this magical energies around him? What happened to him? They asked my ex-wife, what did you do to him? She did not know. So what happened is I kept everything inside of me, simply to understood that for somehow I love another person. But I hide it inside of me. I didn't say nothing to nobody, not even word. But inside of me, everything was happy. Everything was magical. But over the time, that fear of not be moving, I knew that I had to do something. I had to move from something. I had to uh, be somehow, some way. And what happened then was that the universe started creating this situation that all of a sudden lead to everything. It led to me to go ahead and confess to my ex-wife, confess to my twin, confess to my kids, so they will know about it, simply because I had to listen my soul. And when you listen your soul knows how to navigate to this process. And the most of the people who are fear of movement, they hold on to something else and they don't listen to their soul. Now, there is something very important. We've been talking for the past almost a month already. We've been talking about you to be your true self. And this is part of that going on. Now, they say don't lie on all the religions, okay? Now, you are in a marriage and you have to have only one marriage, right? And all of a sudden you are in love with somebody else. And now, one marriage or lie, one marriage or lie. Well, it can coexist at the same time. So the soul finds its truth, and the soul it leads you to the love that you experience, the higher level of love. And the soul leads you, hey, be honest. Hey, you need to tell everybody. Hey, you need to show this. This is important. It's not only for you. It's for benefits of others. There is a lot more people like you. And when you listen that inner voice of the soul inside of you, you already moving to the actions. And a lot of you out there, even looking at of the text that the messages you guys sending me, I'm explaining you this. I'm trying to help you the best as I can. You still hold on to, you want to be under control of this. You want to steer this. Specifically the female part, I really want to control this. Well, here it is the part. Listen to your soul, because if you're a female, because 85% of the people on my YouTube channel, and also it's 85% of the people on the Facebook, are females. I deal with more with females compared with males. It is what it is. And what happened is that if you're a female that it's stuck, you're in a marriage and you have a husband. Your soul knows that you love somebody else. And you living with your husband, you tell them I love you, but inside of the soul, you love somebody else. Here's the one big conflict that comes up. It's that sooner or later, the soul will comes up and give you this heads up of who you really love. Now, you lying, first of all, you're lying the universe. Second of all, you're lying yourself. The third one, you're lying your husband as a female. And after that, if there is a people who asking you if you're in love with somebody else or what's going on with you, what's the situation is, you're lying them too. So now you create this false belief out there, but you cannot false believe your own self. And then you come to Facebook or you come to a text thinking is like, oh, this is crazy, it drives me nuts, all those tensions, all those pressures. Why? You were not honest. As a male, just it's completely different story there. Over there, it's like, oh my gosh, she's crazy. I just cannot do this anymore. She denies me. I don't know how to tell my wife. I don't know how to tell my kids. Everybody's looking at me like I'm crazy. I've been changed so much. I don't know how to come out in the open. I know everything about the twin flames, but I don't even know how to explain it. Wow, really? Do you listen to your soul? Are you lying into your soul? So the reason you're not moving, it is because you don't listen to your soul. And your soul tells you, talk to your husband, explain him the situation. Talk to your wife, explain her the situation. Then find a way how you, in your twin, in soul, to balance this, so you two can be next to each other on the same vibrations. There's gonna be this peace, and figure it out what you need to do to be together. People make the things complicated, too much complicated. It's not complicated for two people to come together. We making it complicated because we put others in control. And that's why I look at it through a lot of the females, is that the fear of the finances comes in first. The second fear of not believing the truth, that is a family. What do my kids will think about me? Nobody of my family will accept me. For crying out loud, you are a twin flame. You cannot change that part. Your family, if they love you, they will love you as who you are. And here is the thing that you need to understand. Over the time, when you listen your soul, the things will change. And when you start speaking your truth, the people will be like, where did that came from? You were not like this before. I don't like you anymore. Really? Just because you are honest to them, there's gonna be some people staying away from you. Simply because they cannot handle the truth. So, don't be afraid of anything else. You're in your truth. In order you to move on this journey, you have to follow your soul. You have to follow your soul, whatever you are stuck into it. Are you stuck with your husband? Go talk to your husband. Because it's no worse you to be in a place with someone and you're lying to him when during at night you are someplace with somebody else. Either if you're a male. Some of the males, they can hide the stuff, but guess what? They try different relationships. They tried this and that. All of my twin flame, I don't know. She, anytime when I'm around, because there is too much pressure, there is too much. Yes, it is too much. It is for you as a male to figure it out that you don't want to control her. You have to accept her as who you are, who she is, and understand her as who she is. But guess what? You as a male thinking about to control your twin. You can't control your twin. You try to control a wife, and guess what? Didn't happen. So learn from the things. And again, the part I'm going to say to you guys is that if you're in a marriage and you're stuck between them, you're lying to many people if you're stuck. Most of all, you're lying yourself. You cannot really lie your soul. You can try to lie everybody else around you. Deep inside of you, you cannot lie your soul. And that is the part where a lot of the twin flames, even if they admit or do not admit they're in love, if you don't take the actions, your life, it's basically kind of like you're living yourself in a jail, you're living yourself in a misery. Simply because you're stuck. And the only thing that it gets you unstuck is the truth. You to be with your twin flame. That's it. That's what it's all about, this journey. You to become your true self, and then you become with the person that you need to be. So simple. But we, as human individuals, and from the old self, we have to make everything complicated. We have to make the divorces complicated. We have to make the moving in with the twin flame or moving out with the twin flame complicated. We have to create all this. I don't know what to do and I don't know what to get. Why? Things are not complicated. There is always answers if you listen your soul, and whatever your journey is. Because I have some people from the beginning there in the marriage, and I have some people who they're like, I went last night with my twin flame. So here is the thing. Whatever you are within your journey is always is one thing. Listen your soul to be your truth. And then will be no problems, no headaches, no intense. Like right now it's full moon. So peaceful. I went out with the dogs out on a walk. It was beautiful. I have to go out and pick up my daughter. But here is the thing though. There's no tensions. Compared to a lot of people, they're going crazy right now. There's like, it's a full moon and I don't understand what it's that all intense energy. The energy is intense because it wants to push you to be in the right place, you to move your butt and be your truth. Not sitting on your chair in a one spot is like, I am afraid. You're afraid of what? You show me one twin flame who came out in the open, you say, I'm a twin flame, and they die just because they say, I'm a twin flame. And they admit it. Nobody died from the truth. The truth sets you free. It sets your soul free, and you can sleep back as a normal person. Because the truth is frees up everything, the problems and anything. And that's what I want to make this video out again. Then if you hear it from us telling you, listen to your soul, zipper up your ego, zipper up your fears, zipper up your friends and anybody who gives you advice outside of the reality, and listen your soul. Just listen your soul what you need to do. The soul knows that journey. The soul is the compass, it's the GPS for this. And when you don't listen to it, you get in the wrong direction, you get into the wrong place, you get into the wrong people, and you suffer. There is a difference between suffering because it's missing your twin, is there is a difference, you're suffering because you're not with your twin, because of you. That is a completely different story. And that's what a lot of the people, when they come into, we tell them one thing. Work on yourself. Yeah. You have to work on yourself to understand, to listen these inner voices inside of you that guides you, that give you directions on to it. So again, if you are married, please find the time to be your true self. Simply because you will free up energy inside of you. You hold on to your wife, you hold on to your husband, and they have no clue what's the matter with you. And there is probably a tensions, there is probably a problems simply because of unspoken truth. And I know that some of you there's gonna be like, yeah, Dio, you're right. I know I'm right because a lot of you texting me about all these problems. And I hope that this video will help you out, so you will push the things out of it. It will push you in the right directions where you need to go. So we can all have a more positive vibration as far as the twin flames and helping on the new generations that comes in right now. Helping the new people. There is a new twin flames comes in. Is like, Dio, I'm a new twin flame. I just met him 2 months ago. Tell me, what should I do? Confess. Confess to the love. That's all. Two people, something happened to them. The love is way to hide. The one try to hide, the other tries to put it up. Things don't go away. Guess what? Nothing's gonna happen until they both don't confess, commit together, and everything moves. Just moves the way it's supposed to be. If not, there has been years and years and years. I won't mention how many. The hardest I've been finding out so far, it's 32. So if you look at it, what's going on is, again, comes into that true of yourself. And I don't know how many times I have to say, listen, listen, listen your soul. And if you have to say it one more time, I will. Simply because it is for you. You to stop suffering and start enjoying the journey. Start to be more easy on you. So wherever you are, you moved out. You go into your journey, you do your things, you're helping the other twin flames, you feel much better because you have some kind of energy exchange with others. And those energy exchange helping you out to do the right things. And then you do your mission, which is the most important part that you're here anyway. If you're with your twin or without your twin, this is the most important part. You to be out in the open and do your service, and then there's going to be another twin flames follow you after you, and more and more and more comes out in the open, then the thing's going to be better for everybody. Most important, the things will be better for the society. Because when they start tapping to those vibrations that we have, then they will understand that the things are going to be changed for better. And then, in order to help us and we to help them, there's going to be one part. It's called understanding. And everything's going to start shifting the way it's supposed to be, the way it needs to be. But until then, there is a hard road to be made. And that hard road, it's one thing. Be your true self. That's all. It's simple, but we make the things complicated. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be love.